Hello YouTube, this is Mr. Zigan. Right now I have Sakamoto's Days uploading, and I didn't think I was going to record anything. Like, I still haven't rendered One Piece episodes that was supposed to come out sometime. It'll come out sometime Thursday. This will come out Thursday before it. I just got One Punch Man released. I'm working on getting Sakamoto's Days is uploaded. I'm trying to do thumbnails and stuff, but I just saw something when I went to go look up titles. I just saw this has to be out for about 20 minutes. It can't be too long. Fairy Tail 100 Quest Chapter 94. I might as well pick it up now since I'm right next to the recorder and doing it right now. I might as well do it now before I get too into this. Ugh. This is Fairy Tail 100 Quest Chapter 94. We're going to just jump right into it. Just putting this real quick so I know where we're starting. Chapter 94. Battle Dungeon. The cover is Natsu with what I'm guessing is the old man there. I have a Fairy Tail page, so let me open that because I actually wrote down the names from last time. I'm guessing that's Elif Syria, the old man, or it's Ignil. It could be either. But I'm guessing it's Elif Syria. That's what my guess is, because it make the most sense. They're right now with him. Okay. Otherwise, let's jump into Chapter 94. Okay, Gagio and Laxus. What the hell are you talking about? And why'd you just bring the two of us here? I'm here too, you know. So yeah, the last time Gagio, Laxus, and Lily got brought here. Summoned here. Anyone would have been fine as long as they were dragon slayers. Huh. What does that mean? So that's Selena was wanting any dragon slayers here. Diablos is now mine. What? Are you kidding? Why would a dragon take a guild that eats dragons? This is Urza, Gray, and Lucy all saying their respectives. We share a common interest. Deep within the labyrinth lies Alfsiria's heart. I want it. For what reason? You ask even though you can guess. What I want is information that you don't even have about the location of the childish human's weapon. Guessing that third anti-magic spell, whatever the super spell is. Is this the negative legacy that you mentioned earlier? What do you mean he doesn't even know? Through the power of the labyrinth, the power of his heart now exceeds the power of his body. What? However, if his body dies, this power will be lost. Ugh. And so, be a deer and stay in a safe place. Wah! Alfsiria-sama! The crow is yelling. And he disappears entirely. Poofs into thin air. I'm guessing Selena did something to that, the old man. Hey! Where'd you send the old man? I can't have him commit suicide. Worry not. He will be safe until I get the heart. Hey, I'm not following any of this. Indeed. Yeah, Laxus, Levy, and I keep saying Levy, Lily, and Gagio are probably gonna know nothing about this. Didn't I just tell you this is a game? There are 7 members of Diablos, and 7 of you from Fairy Tale. She didn't count any of us, which is a good thing. Don't count the cats in. Well, she wouldn't know Carla or Lily can transform into human-like forms and fight, so it's fine. Too bad Happy can't do it. That would be cool if Happy could do it. He's just a late bloomer. A 7-on-7 battle dungeon. The first team to find the heart is the winner. Whoa, that sounds kind of fun. Guys yelling at Natsu. It's not supposed to be fun. And who the hell are you? You won't be participating then? Think of me as the sponsor. I'll be observing you from here. You must be joking. I'll cut you down here and now. Urza, you stand no chance against her. If you and Natsu couldn't even take out Suzaku, there's no way you're taking out her. Bring me the heart, and I'll gladly be your opponent. I still don't get what's going on. But the point is, we gotta beat 7 guys in this labyrinth, right? Was Laxus talking. I feel at ease if Laxus is here. Your expectation might be a bit off. Ray and Lucy. As long as I enjoy myself, it's fine. Whether you win or if both sides dies, the heart is mine to take. This is all simply entertainment until then. Urza doesn't like this, but I'm more than certain she's going to go along with it. It's same thing with Suzaku. Suzaku doesn't really like her being the leader, but he's going with it for right now. The rules are simple. Take the heart and escape. Oh, and there's our 2 other rules. What the hell are your rules going to be? Firstly, the entrance will be blocked until one side is wiped out. In other words, until all 7 from either side is defeated, escape is impossible. Secondly, you mustn't destroy the heart. I'll be keeping an eye on you, in case you try anything. You understand, right? Elfsyria, who I sent to another dimension earlier. I have no use for him anymore. Crow is shocked at this point. I've relayed these rules to Diablos. They have already begun exploring the labyrinth. Looks like she's going to teleport them right into the labyrinth. More than likely, each one is going to be sent to a different Diablos member. Awesome. So, Gray, what the? Lucy, this is... Wendy, magic from moving across space? Gajio, it's the magic that sent us here. Urza, but where will we go next? Laxus, really? This is how we're going into the labyrinth? Natsu's just surprised. Now then, let the games begin. Wah! Ah! And she's like this, and they teleport away. The crow now stunned. Would you care to join me in drinking tea while watching? Eep. So Selena's inviting the crow. Hikage to watch. Look, you can see what's inside here. And she is doing a vision orb. I got dragged into some kind of BS again. This is apparently Gagio and Wendy got not Wendy. Gagio and Carla got put together. We're inside the Great Labyrinth. They both look at her. Wait, you're not Lily. You're not Wendy. Hey, White Cat, switch out with Lily. What sort of nonsense is this? Where's Wendy? Where are the others? Could it be we were transferred here separately? Apparently, Lily got put with Wendy. I'm sorry. I thought you were Carla. It's fine. Still, one ominous place. I sense some kind of strange magic. And also the corridors so far have been different. Where Gagio and Wendy are, it's just a narrow path with trees and branches growing into the path. Reminds me of the Demon Ruins in Dark Souls 1. Where Wendy and Lily are, it's more of an open space but with pillars dotted around this giant room. Okay, so it looks like teams of 2. Because Gray and Urza got put into another area here. More ruined textures. And big, another open area, but it looks like there's a staircase leading up to the area. It seems we've been separated from everyone else. We're in a tough spot. With a labyrinth this complex, there's no way of knowing if we can all get back together. No. We have 4 dragon slayers with their noses. They may be able to find us. Hopefully they can find you guys. It is a labyrinth after all. So basically that means that all of our opponents would be able to find us too. Don't ever lower your guard. Don't stray from me. Do you want me to hold your hand for you like in the old days? It's scary because you really mean it. Fucking Urza being serious about this. Okay, it actually seems like Natsu at least got put with Happy. Taking this dungeon by storm. 7 enemies? Hey, this development gets me all fired up. Don't forget that Syria is being held hostage. Natsu. Happy. That's Lucy's voice? Help me. Lucy's stuck halfway in a wall. What the hell? I'm not the only one laughing either. Natsu and Happy starts laughing to themselves. Wait, don't just sit there and laugh. Help me. Why? Why are you stuck in the wall? Wall Lucy. Wallu for short. That woman. She makes it seem like she can cast teleportation magic, but she failed. Wallu. Wallu is mad Happy, even though she's a wall. I'm not a wall. What's it like in the back? Wait, stop. So this section of the wall is just, they can just go around. So whatever room they're in, it's just it's her butt. What else did you expect? Whatever. Just hurry up and help me. How? Natsu, you can burst through a wall, right? This is funny to see. You are planning to leave me stuck for your own entertainment? Well, that doesn't seem good. Natsu starts punching the wall. Take this! And just more and more punches at the wall next to Lucy, and the wall is unscathed. What? What is this wall? Can't even be broken with your strength, Natsu. It can't be. It's strange, isn't it? The walls of this labyrinth cannot be broken with any sort of force. We have I wonder who it is. I can see who it is. I didn't put names. Ugh. I didn't put descriptions next to them. Because we still don't know the powers. If I knew the powers, it'd be easier to call out who is who. But that's to be expected, right? The walls, if they could be broken, it wouldn't be a labyrinth. Hey, I'm Haku, the White Tiger Dragon. I'm one of Diablo's Dark Dragon Slayer Knights. This is the little kid that we saw of the 4. Diablos, a kid like this? Don't worry, we'll get that girl out of the wall. Kya! And Lucy, this, what's happening to me? Oh, huh. She turned Lucy into a doll. Which means this power, whatever it might be, this power is from a dragon. Which I'm curious what dragon that might be, but who knows? But that's the end of the chapter. So Haku is against Lucy, Natsu, and Happy. Against. More than likely Haku will fight them, but with a power like this, we don't know the weakness, we don't know the power at all, so I can only guesstimate at this point what this could mean. It could be a really overpowered power, but with only something teased like this, I can't really do all that much guessing. Who are we missing? Natsu and Lucy are together with a cat. Then Wendy is with Lily. And Gajeel is with Carla. There's 7 members. We're still missing Laxus somewheres. We're missing... Oh wait, and Gray and Urza is together. Is Laxus by himself? That might be it. Laxus might be put by himself, which is weird, but whatever. Maybe the magic power wasn't too direct with her teleportation. She just teleported them all to certain confounds within the maze without really saying, oh, these would be paired up, or these are exact pairs. That would be my guess. How that worked out. I'm still not writing down next to Haku that she's... Until we get the full name of her power, I'm not writing down White Dragon Slayer, because not until we get the actual power. I'm very curious. Because this could be a really overpowered power, but only getting one quick action of it won't really do me too much. Also, to know now that it's 7 versus 7 plus the X-Seeds, the Natsu and Happy and Lucy is awesome part here. There's offering to hold hands with Gray so he doesn't get losses. A cool funny moment too. Reference in the past. Also, I could see when the anime eventually comes out for this, them yelling at each other in the mix-up of cats with X-Seeds and their Dragon Slayer counterparts. Definitely would be funny too, but yeah, so I'm guessing Laxus is all by himself. My hope is Laxus is against two of the members from Diablos. I'm really hoping that, because that would be one hell of a fight to watch or seen drawn out. So also the old man got captured and she wants his heart. So the 2 rules other than finding the heart is do not destroy the heart and to beat the entire other team. Otherwise, there's no escape. So we got more of just them building up to this fight that will happen. I am curious who is going to be put against who, because it's only Haku versus two people and an Exes. So I wonder what the power And I also wonder who is the most powerful out of the four higher ups of the Dragon Eaters. We have Suzaku, Haku, and two others. I don't want to pull out the trail, but we have all four. I wonder who is the strongest and who is the weakest out of the four. We'll eventually find out. Like I said, this just came out like 30 minutes ago. I'm giving this at least a 9 out of 10. I'm more than likely giving it a 9 out of 10. Because we got a hint of Haku's power, but without more, I could speculate, but it won't mean anything until I could speculate, but when the next one comes out, it could be all thrown out the window. So I'm hoping next time we jump right back in with Haku to learn the power instead of jumping over somewhere else. But more than likely, we're going to go somewhere else and then come back. Otherwise, this was definitely a 9 out of 10. If you guys like the video, if you guys haven't subscribed to the channel, I recommend subscribing to the channel to keep up with all the content. Otherwise, this has been Mr. Chris again, signing off. Have a good morning, have a good afternoon, have a good night. Wherever you are, just have a good day. Hope I see you guys next video, and peace.